Okay guys, I'm about to go to market on oil as requested by little Maxwell in the group. Little salute to you. Now a lot of these videos are just for the guys in the group and they see all of the breakdowns prior. So if I drop this to 5 minutes and I have a little look to see what's going on, I'm going to drop my drawings back on. We can see it's bouncing in and around this area. Now one of the things that I do, which I have done, is here. I've broke this trade down prior going in so they can see exactly what's going on with it, and I've also been tracking it since earlier on here where there was no trade, so I've had to kind of wait for the conditions to be correct, but in the meantime I was doing the DAX and various other bits for them. Now I try not to trade multiple markets at once. In fact, I don't like trading multiple markets at once. But this one's ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be the break of here, and it's going to be for, well, probably around 29, 30 pips. So this is the region of break that I'm after. So let me just drop this down. Now I've already been in to market. Now I'm actually going to follow these candles up as well. Okay. So the higher I can get up, the easier this trade becomes. So I'm just going to drop that under there and you can see it. And I only want to go to here. Now there's plenty of room for it to move further down. As you can see, it can run all the way down to here. Now the way that I would look at that again, if you get your fibs, you can see it's just sort of have a look. You can see all the cluster here. You can see the Sunday night gap down has filled, gone up, it's gone into compression and come down. But down here is roughly where it started up to the top. You've got a 50 point here, which is roughly where this market will have a go at getting at based on this. So I'm just being a little bit conservative with the target by putting it between that and the 38 because it's already broken this structure range here that we can see, and it's bouncing in and around this area, so I've got to be a bit careful with that. So the further I can get away from this, the better, but I'm looking for it to get to there. Okay, if I'm wrong, well, I'm wrong if it breaks through the top. You've got to swing here and swing here, so I'll keep an eye on the swings and see what's going on with the trade. Okay, so I'll drop this back down into 5 minutes so we can see what's going on. It's pushed up and it's shown signs, and we're looking, well, actually that's coming to here. Yeah, it's not bad. I actually probably only needed to go to that line there, in fairness, so I'll keep an eye on that line, but if I can get it higher, the better. Anyway, let me play this out. Got a few things to do and then I'll come back to you. Okay, kids, that's one of the good reasons why I hold sort of stops and everything out the way of where it is. Now I'm going to kill this off now. Bang. Right, it's out. Oh, shit. Right, let me just sort this out. Boom, 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 boom. Need to get rid of my tickets. Oh, there's the door. Give me just a second. Okay, guys, sorry about that. The door went, so I had to go and get Winky shopping in. Right. Okay. So if you're looking at this and thinking, oh, I should have held that, you'd have made a fortune. Couldn't care less. I planned what I needed to do, but I also have another plan. And that is, when I've hit 200 quid, I'll run. I'll just take what's there and I'll have it. Now that spike might come again. Now it is off a news announcement of some description. It has to be. Something happened to create that. What it was, I wouldn't like to say because there's nothing on the economic calendar. But what I can do is be prepared for it. And that's why I look at swing points. So when I was talking, and I tell the guys, there's one, there's another, and there's another. So if I'm entering down here somewhere, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 points. I work on arenas. So that upper point, if it went past there, I'm screwed. So I was prepared to do that. But I told you this. And shot up, got an extra couple of positions in. I wish I put some more in, but I didn't want to sort of tempt fate. It offered up the money that was required, which is here. So collectively they're more than 200 quid. And this is running on from what you saw me do yesterday. And all the videos do that. They just run on and on and on. That's it. So I'm not rightly sure how much easier I can make this. The charts are easy. The problem with trading is not the trade itself. It's not the charts. The charts are a piece of piss. And one of the things, and the guys in the squad will tell you this, and let's just clarify the squad. The squad is a space not as teacher to student, because I'm not a teacher and I've got no desire to be. I'm just one of the guys. The squad was created to keep away from the noise of this industry, because the industry noise is horrendous. And you see it in my comments as well. And a lot of the time, I just can't be chewed with some of the people, and because they're just idiots and they'll never get it. You know, they'll just be on the treadmill of terror. But everything I do is on this channel. Everything. If you can be bothered to look. But most people can't. If you want to see my sort of bank statements, I'll show you the slush fund all the time. That's where my money is. Right? Do I need to show you it? No. If somebody asks me to dig in, I just tell them to sod off, because it's none of their business. Like, I don't want to know their account, so why should they want to know mine? This channel is a hobby, period. I'm not a teacher, and I've got no desire to teach. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. But I love making the videos because I've got a lot of time on my hands, and like the mobility things that I have, it's nice enjoyment. That's it, guys. That is what it is. Am I good at my job? I'd like to think I am, yes. Does it pay my lifestyle? Yes. So where's the issue? If you can't make yours work, don't complain about mine. I can't fly an airplane, but it doesn't mean to say I can't enjoy the journey. Anyway, it's been a funny old day. But what I do is for the squad, and I'll always look after them. But I'm not their teacher. I'm just somebody who happens to have been around the block a few times. Catch you soon.